she's
I understand where the man is coming from too.
You don't understand where the man is coming from.
No, I do, because I spoke about mental health, the fact that he's a new father. There are so many emotions he's going through, and that is okay. But I'm saying, do not compare yourself with the woman who has gone through a lot in the labor room. She has literally seen life and death. She was in the middle, and she had to choose life. She had to fight for her life.
Right. We are in the kitchen. Awesome. I love it, love it, love it.
Obvious.
Yes, yes, yes.
So it's about that time where we actually talk about what's up and about. Rume, how you doing?
I'm good.
It was a long weekend for you.
I know, and I enjoyed my weekend. You know why?
I know.
Yeah, I know why as well. I know why you enjoyed your weekend. I wouldn't say it on TV, but I mean, I know why you enjoyed your weekend.
Before people would think I did unscrupulous activities, please. No, I went for a comedy show, and it was really nice. It was really.
That's what I was talking about. Was a comedy show, yes.
Yes, comedy.
Did they crack jokes?
Yes, they did, and I laughed. I laughed a lot.
They sold cars, you know. I did some auctions.
Yes.
Right? How was your Crabbles podcast yesterday? How much money?
It was brilliant. I think someone won about 25,000 naira. Just 25,000 naira. Yes.
Edgar, do better.
I'm trying my best. I am doing everything possible to make sure that these guys win more. But
what's the total amount they can win?
The grand prize is 500,000 naira, but then if you answer like every other question, say the jackpot prize rather is 500,000 naira, and then the total amount could be about up to 650 thereabout.
Wow, I need to come on that. It's just that they'll tell you that family and friends and colleagues
terms and conditions. Amazing. So today we actually want to talk about something quite interesting that actually trended over the weekend. So there was this very interesting guy that a lot of people caught on camera. I mean, I think he went for a podcast, and he was talking about how while his wife was pregnant, I'm sure a lot of us have seen that video, while his wife was pregnant, nobody literally asked him how was he doing.
Yeah.
Right? He actually even went ahead to say, any small, like, in fact, a husband is tagged as a glorified houseboy, errand boy, and all of that. Literally, just everybody's just on the wife. Oh, do you want pepper soup? Do you want this one? Do you want? Nobody's asking the men.
Please, well, own their pepper soup.
Please help me. Because I'm like, so I mean, I saw the video, and to be honest, I have very varying opinions, but I actually like to hear what you guys think about this particular one.
All right. Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, go.
First of all, again, I think I didn't get to watch his video. I saw it on Maraj's page, and then I think other influencers also talked about it as well. Now, I understand where he's coming from. And I understand the importance of men getting that emotional attention as well, because usually it's always focused on the women. Now, I'm not saying the women shouldn't have that attention, but men we go through a lot in that process, especially when it's your first child. You know, you do not know what to do, what to say. A lot of thinking is happening at the time. You have to spend some money. You are thinking about what to do, what are the right things to say and all. So it's really a lot. You are basically confused, emotionally confused in that period. You know, especially when it's your first child. So yes, I understand, and I feel like men, we also need that care. We also need, you know, I'm not saying it should only be for the women, but I'm saying it's possible to actually ask the woman how you're doing and ask the guy how you're doing as well. It is okay to do both.
I would.
No, it's not about just the physical pain that you feel. There is also emotional pain at the time. So what I'm saying is, let's not compare who deserves or who goes through more pain. But what I'm saying is, it is okay to actually care about the woman and also care about the man.
So out loud, out of his mouth. He said,
so let me compare.
No, I'm saying, yes, I'm not saying that's not the issue here. Let's not focus on who goes through.
Let me come in here.
Yeah,
now.
Go ahead.
The truth is, in this case, the truth, yes,
okay.
My truth is that in this case, the man was comparing himself with his wife, and sometimes I wonder, I'm like, is there some level of resentment there? Because you're like, oh, your wife is getting all the attention. They're telling, own pepper soup. Do you want this? Do you want ogi? Do you want this? Brother, are you breastfeeding?
Okay.
I know that men go through a lot, and especially when you're having a new baby, there's a lot to think about. Am I going to be a good father? Am I going to be a good parent?
Yeah.
Do I have the money to cater? Because school fees is not cheap, let's be honest, right? Even having to buy diapers and the food that they're going to have. But I get that. Now, building your community is important. If you have your friends that come to you and say, you know what, hi, how is it going? Don't worry, we've been through this as well. You would not be competing for attention with the people that are giving
But do you
your
think
wife
he was
that
asking
care.
for too much?
I think he was comparing himself
Do you
with
think
his
he was
wife.
asking for too much?
So
when a man says, "Oh, I need my people to just ask me how am I doing," is that too much to ask for?
No,
It's not.
I think for me, it was the things he was stating. If he just said, you know what, my mental health is also at stake here. I'm also a new father. I expect that, you know, the world, people should also care for me. It's a difference. But when you're saying they're not asking if you're going to eat, they're not going to ask if you're going to, you know, sleep well, that he did not sleep well. That's
He did
another
not
thing he
sleep
said.
well. Like,
No shade through.
to be honest, he did not sleep well.
Okay.
Let's be honest here. He's complaining about, you know,
Okay.
this is the issue I always have when people always say, men, we don't speak.
That
we,
is
we
your
always,
child.
we always
Are you
talk about your
joking?
emotions. We always cover our emotions. We don't speak out. He's
Is that the
speaking
reason,
out.
Abby?
He's speaking out now.
Sephora, please, would like to have your thoughts in this conversation. So there was a video of a man. I don't know if you have you heard the conversation. So there's a video of a man talking about how, okay, while his wife was pregnant, nobody seemed to check on him, and all the attention was his wife. What do you think about this particular situation? Being, I mean, a mom.
You don't have to add that now. See, being a mom is now, that's being biased already. Being a mom.
Okay, sorry.
Being a human being.
A human being.
Yes.
Well, I will look at it from the perspective of the head of the family. He and his husband, the wife, they are one. They are not divided. So if they are caring and giving attention to your wife, that means that they care for you too.
Exactly.
And then what is
That's a very
food? You can
political way to
always
look at these things.
make food or other food, or that's not a problem.
The truth
God will
is,
bless you for that thing you
thank
say.
you,
When
ma.
they care for your wife, they care for you. Do you
Yes.
understand? So I think I feel what you're saying. I think the issue now is the person in question. Because the truth is, when I watched him speak, I felt he was coming from a place of pain.
Yeah.
So I also kind of felt like, okay, you know what, this man might be a petty type, but I mean, I feel
He's
like
a
I also-
last-born
wait
that
now,
did not get attention.
Please, I mean,
I will
please stop branding last-born badly. I'm a last-born and people are responsible people. Anyways, my point is, when I watched the video, I felt like, to be honest, it felt like, okay, maybe in the situation where he found himself, he was not even, nobody sent him at all. To be honest, I kind of felt that way. So I honestly understood what he was saying from the beginning of the video, but where I got ticked off was when he said that errand boy thing. Like, as a husband, you're just a glorified errand boy. And it just seems to be that maybe where he is, maybe his wife, maybe people he literally lives with, maybe they overdo it in certain ways and they literally don't even send him at all, because he actually seemed like he had some spite and resentment on the inside. But I will say this, right? I'm obviously a humanist, right? I talk about the fact that I'm not a feminist. Women do go through a lot. And men also do go through a lot. When he said he didn't sleep for 48 hours, I totally understood the fact that, because when I was in the labor room, my husband was there throughout the entire time. Even when people told me to go and sleep and rest, he literally had to keep on walking around the clock to make sure that everything was in place. I remember my uncle, even after everything happened, my uncle literally saying, yo, I understand that, fine, everybody needs to care for you, but you people need to check on him as well. Because the truth is, not like this man that's outrightly go and complain. My husband will literally not say anything. Do you get? He would just keep on going.
He was on a podcast. He had to
No.
It was a podcast.
Winfrey, let me tell you the difference. Winfrey, let me tell you the difference.
Okay,
No,
yeah, go ahead.
your husband was serving you.
Yes,
and that is what a man is supposed to do as a man. No. Relax.
Go ahead.
As a man, you should serve your wife. If people are caring for your wife because you know what she has gone through, then you have to be happy and say, you know what, I'm happy that you're caring for my wife. That woman, she probably has a tear.
Exactly.
She's probably going to go through postpartum depression.
There's
so many things.
Podcast, Edgar, please, I'd like to know where you come from. So what do you mean by it was a podcast?
You just explained that the reason your husband never complained. And I'm saying that he went on the podcast, and in the podcast he had to talk about these things. Are you saying that if your husband went on the podcast and they asked him to talk about this, he wouldn't say anything?
He
wouldn't say anything. He would say things. He would say it's experience.
Compared to something that she went through.
Listen, if your husband was on the podcast, he was going to share about his emotional feelings at the time. He would talk about all the moving and everything that he had to do.
Yes, but he would not go ahead and say they did not serve him or they did not care for him.
Pepper soup was his problem.
Yes.
It would not sound as if
let's not put problems of different people as little as a lot. What I'm saying is, what is small to you might be big to somebody else. Okay. The moment you start saying, oh, someone is saying, how are you, is a big problem for them, it's not a problem. This is someone that is saying this is his own concern.
This is how he feels.
So a lot of people have had to weigh in on this.
Soup was his problem. That was how he was feeling at the time.
Really?
It's not valid. That's why you can't say someone's opinion about how the person feels is not valid because you feel to you that is a little issue.
Edgar, I can understand what you're saying and where you're coming from. However,
what I'm actually even saying is this. I understand where the woman is.
I've never seen Edgar this
I understand where the woman is coming from, where she's
I understand where the man is coming from too.
No, you don't understand where the man is coming from.
No, I do, because I spoke about mental health, the fact that he's a new father. There are so many emotions he's going through, and that is okay. But I'm saying, do not compare yourself with the woman who has gone through a lot in the labor. She has literally seen life and death. She was in the middle, and she had to choose life. She had to fight for her life. You cannot tell me. You cannot tell me that you want to compare that.
Do you know how many men have collapsed?
Do you know how many women have died in the labor room?
You see, the issue now is
no.
We are not looking. You are looking at the numbers. You're looking at the numbers.
But you just brought up the numbers. You brought up the numbers.
I'm looking at the whole view. I am saying that men also go through different problems. The same way women, not the same way, but women also go through problems as well. So it is okay to say, "How are you doing, young lady? How are you doing, young man?" as well. That's what
Nobody's saying that. Nobody's saying that. And that's the mental health we're talking about.
I watched the video on.
Is it not what he came to tell you? Is it not what the man came to say on the podcast? He said nobody cared for him. But are you sure that nobody ever said, for crying out loud, I will tell you something.
This is law. No. This is law. We are judging based on what he said. We are not going to add some other sentiment or add other stories to what we heard in the video.
So what you're trying to say is that everything he said was...
He did not add Maggie and thyme and curry.
How will I know? Am I him?
No,
how will I know that? How will I know? Why am I going to conclude?
By what you watched.
Yes.
By what you watched.
Yeah.
You're saying everything he said was valid.
Valid? Because that's how he feels. So it is valid.
So in the sense of it, right, I understand what you're saying. So you've come from the angle of, okay, you know what's the podcast, and he has to actually...
He did not insult his wife. He did not insult the process. He's not saying his wife shouldn't get any of the treatment that she did.
He said he's a glorified houseboy.
He didn't talk about the wife. I'm saying, did he insult his wife? Did he say that, people should leave his wife and then come to him?
He said nobody cares.
I also need care as well. If you care about my wife, care about me too. That's what he's saying.
So why doesn't he see that care, as Chef Laura said, as people came for his wife and seeing that thing as an extension of himself?
Because he's an emotional being. He doesn't feel that way.
The truth is, everyone should feel cared for. Everyone should feel cared for.
That's what I'm saying.
But as long as a woman goes into the labor room and gives birth, I'm sorry, all the attention needs to be on that woman because she just went through a lot.
Because he's also thinking, he's also going through a lot. He's also going through a lot.
Talk to me about vaginal tear. Talk to me about
I've stories of men who would collapse while their wives are giving birth there. They can't actually hold that pain.
Get more liver.
I mean, I love what's happening here.
Most women die.
Yes, I love what's happening right here, but right now we don't have all the time. Please let us know what you think on social media. Send me your comments. Let's think. Who did you think won this round? It's Rume? On the side of the women?
You see, that's the issue. We're not competing.
You're not competing. Everyone needs care. Everyone needs care. Can we shake on that? Everyone needs care. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's shake. Okay. We'll verify it's back to suits. Anyways, let us know what you think on social media. Send me your comments. Use the hashtag #WakeUpNigeria on TVC. What do you really think about this? We really want to hear from you, all right? And on that note, we'll take a quick break and we'll come back. So much more happening right here on Wake Up Nigeria.
All right.